They were America's favorite reality couple until they weren't. Todd and Julie Chrisley went from living large on TV to trading designer clothes for orange jumpsuits. After being convicted of fraud and sentenced to a combined 19 years behind bars, it seemed like their fairy tale was officially over. But then, boom, a Trump pardon, a reunion, and now, rumors of divorce? So what's really going on with the Chrisleys? Are they back on track or just pretending for the cameras? Let's break it down. First up, the prison sentences and the presidential pardon nobody saw coming. In 2022, Todd and Julie were hit with federal fraud convictions for hiding their wealth and defrauding the government. Todd got 12 years, Julie got 7, and both were sent to separate federal prisons. He in Florida, she in Kentucky. Enter Savannah Chrisley. The couple's daughter became the family's public defender, legal warrior, and part-time PR rep. And somehow, after months of advocacy and a reported meeting with Donald Trump, she pulled it off. On May 27, 2025, Trump granted pardons to both Todd and Julie. Within 24 hours, they were out. Back in Nashville, cameras rolling. Some called it a political stunt, others called it justice. But one thing's for sure, the Chrisleys know how to turn scandal into screen time. So, what happened when Todd and Julie finally reunited? According to them, pure romance. Todd says he never mentally left Julie's side. Even though they couldn't talk behind bars, he sent her emails saying things like, "Feel my love surrounding you." Julie said the thought of divorce never even crossed her mind. And when they finally got back in bed together, no awkwardness, no weird tension. Todd says it felt like nothing had changed. Second nature, he called it. But here's where things start getting a little less picture perfect. Because while Todd and Julie are busy telling everyone they're fine, rumors have been flying. The internet lit up with talk of a divorce. Some said Julie was done. Others claimed Todd was emotionally distant, and with the couple being locked up states apart, it wasn't hard to imagine the worst. Julie shut it down quick. "We are not getting divorced," she said on Savannah's podcast. And Todd backed her up hard. But still, people aren't convinced. Especially when the next big move is a reality show comeback. That's right. The Chrisleys are heading back to TV. Savannah confirmed it outside of the prison gates. Lifetime has a new show in the works. One that will document everything. Todd and Julie say they're filming again, and the whole family's involved. But here's the question. Is this just another season of scripted feel-good fluff? Or are we about to see the cracks behind the PR machine? No premiere date's been announced. No word on who else will appear. Just cameras, and a family with a lot to explain. And not everyone's buying the happy reunion act. Especially not Savannah. On her podcast, she dropped a bomb. "I've never felt such a disconnect from two people I love more than anyone in this world." Todd was stunned. "From both of us." "Yeah," she said. "I know I love you, but it feels like there's a wall." It was a raw moment, and maybe the realest thing this family said since prison. Todd took it seriously. He admitted he used to control everything, and prison stripped that power away. Now he says it's Savannah's turn to reset, but you could hear it in his voice. He wasn't expecting that emotional gut punch. There's more pain behind the scenes than they let on. Savannah asked if they've had PTSD triggers since release. Todd said no. Julie stayed quiet. Savannah chimed in. "I don't think you have, Dad. But I could see it a lot more in Mom." They both agreed. Released inmates should get mental health support. But it's clear, Julie may be struggling more than she lets on. Todd may have adjusted easily. But Julie's the one who went to a federal medical facility. She's the one Savannah noticed struggling. And that reality, it's not making it into many headlines. So here's the real tea. The Chrisleys aren't divorcing. Yet, they're not done with fame. And they're definitely not done being complicated. Todd and Julie want the world to see a love story that survived federal prison. But Savannah sees a family still healing, a daughter still carrying the weight. And fans, they're caught between believing the fairy tale and waiting for the next shoe to drop. Because after everything, fraud charges, prison time, Trump's pardon, a new show, and one daughter's emotional reckoning, this doesn't feel like a happy ending. It feels like the start of a whole new drama.